Hey kid,
Yeah?
spare some change?
Sorry, I don't have any money, so I'm gonna go.
Wait, I want to show you something on this magical orb.
Whoa, wait. My parents said not to talk to strangers.
Well, my name is...
How do you even say that?
Anyways, I want to show you your future.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Oh, that was a bad dream. Oh my god! I'm sure we've all had that one nightmare that stuck with us for a while. And maybe also that one imaginary friend that people think is weird. Hey man.
I knew you were real.
Dude, who are you talking to?
Fear is something everyone has when they were a kid. Some people were scared of heights, spiders, or maybe even mascots. I, on the other hand, was scared of the dark. Wait, hold on. It's not the dark, it's what's in the dark. And a couple of other things too. Ever since I was just a little nugget, every time I would close the lights in a big room, I would always run back to my room as quickly as possible. I would see silhouettes of people or just distorted figures standing there menacingly, and my heart would skip a beat. The thing is, I knew these things were in my head, and I would still envision these creepy characters just hiding in my house. Am I schizophrenic?
Yes.
I'd hear random noises like a random thud, and I know if I just turned my head slightly around, I'd be able to see a person there. As a kid, watching scary videos was the thing back then. If you don't know where this image came from, did you even have a childhood? Watching these 3 a.m. scary gone wrong, do not try this at home videos had a great influence on my mind. In a bad way. I have trouble even to this day from going back to my room after using the restroom in the middle of the night. I don't run away, but my mind decides to think about the creepiest faces, and I would get the chills every time I looked into an empty living room. I was so scared of anything I saw in the dark. I remember staying up until 3 a.m. just because I kept on imagining this creepy face coming towards me, and the adrenaline of being scared would be just enough to keep me going for the next day. I'm not okay. It was even weirder when I was laying on my bed at night in the complete darkness. My mind would make the creepiest characters I can imagine. I'd lay down on my left side facing towards my open closet, and my brain would put these clumps of clothes together to make one terrifying looking character. Like, I know it's just clothes, but it also really looks like the boiled one. The dark has many factors of fear that terrorize my childhood in so many ways. It's very empty, yet unknowingly scary, which could be the reason why I'm very scared of the deep ocean and space. There are gigantic fish in the ocean and a huge world of space that we don't know about. Then there's me, an actual speck compared to everything. I've always had a problem with swimming, and it resulted in me doggy paddling my way through the pool. I even took a lesson on how to swim during vacation, but never returned after because I had to go back home. But I'm kinda glad because the teacher was low-key very strict.
Think! You need to swim!
One time, I went to the zoo for a school field trip, and we ended up going through this small dark hallway with all types of fish. And I just remember holding onto my friend's back trying to avoid looking at the fish, because it just creeped me out so much at the time. Taking showers was also hard for me, because I was scared. Not because of taking showers, by the way, I'm not dirty. Anyways, the curtains were closed and trapping my vision of the other side. The only thing you could barely see through the curtains were the light bulbs, and I would start thinking about this silhouette of an eerie shadow staring me down. It looked kind of like this painting, if you know what I'm talking about. When I was young, I used to wake up my parents to watch me use the restroom to fend off from any ghosts. But one time, in this really old rental house we were living in, I was using the restroom at night. It's a pretty small bathroom, so the shower is right next to me, and I cannot explain why or what caused this to happen. But out of nowhere, the shower curtains just started moving, and my heart just took a walk. I tried to think of reasons of how this could have happened, but it literally couldn't have been the wind because the AC was off and no other air thing was on. So what did I do? Well, I went to sleep that night thinking the house was haunted. All this spook talk has got me sweaty. Let me just wash my face really quick.
What? Probably nothing.
Ironically, I have a weird hate towards mirrors. First of all, they lie to you. And second of all, I was told that if you put two mirrors facing each other, it makes a ghost portal.
No! Did I get you?
Comment if I got you. Anyways, there was this game that all YouTubers back then were playing. The rules consisted of closing your eyes, saying a name 3 times with the lights off, then waiting a couple of seconds to open your eyes to a being standing right next to you. My friends and I, being really curious, decided to try this for ourselves. So we turned off the lights and got ready. We closed our eyes, said the name 3 times, and then waited. Until... Hey, what are y'all doing?
What?
Yeah, nothing happened, but it was definitely a weird feeling, and something about it just stuck with me. Every time I look in a mirror and see myself, it feels like I'm looking at a different person. And maybe if I look too long, there might be some sort of movement going on. Sleep paralysis. I've never actually had it myself, but the idea of something being in your room walking closer towards you and you not being able to move just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Hey, what are you doing in my house? Talking about ghosts or anything supernatural raises my attention and my overall awareness of my surroundings so much. Like, I'd be talking about this ghost experience, and next thing you know, it's standing right behind me, isn't it? It's all in my head, but I can't stop thinking about it. I'd keep an image of something really scary over time in my head, and at the worst moments, it will always come back. One time, I was going out for a run at night, and I think I was 1.5 miles in, and I just thought about this creepy old lady that I saw when scrolling Instagram, just giving me the death stare right under a lamppost. And as soon as I had it in mind, I straight up did the reverse and ran straight back to my house. Literally booked it because I was not gonna stay out there for any longer.
Scaredy cat.
What? Stranger danger. And I also saw a possum, and they were way bigger than I thought. Anyways, those are some of my fears, and if you liked the video, subscribe, and I will see you all. So that's what would have happened if I didn't show you your future. So you're telling me if I don't make this video, I get crushed by a plane? I don't believe it. So you're telling me if I don't do this outro, I also get crushed by a plane? I don't believe it.